Hello guys, so welcome to tonight's show. My name is CHUKS and you're on JFL TV, the home of football. So if today is the first time we see our program for you to bring you the latest Arsenal news update as they drop all over the world. So for now, make we start with tonight's show. So one of the Manchester United greats, whether they call Teddy Sheringham, so you call it also Arsenal no get respect. Baba Joe dey talk plenty thing. So we dey behave as if we dey entitled to win the league. So look at what happened against Nottingham Forest. See wetin Declan Rice dey talk about Nottingham Forest. We no dey respect our opposition. Baba Joe dey yarn us. I say make I just carry the story come because inside Arsenal behave as if they are entitled to win the league. So when you read the story as put out by the Metro, Teddy Sheringham takes swipe at entitled Arsenal in title race ahead of this Manchester United clash. Now, when you read the entirety of this particular report, they say, I think Arsenal might be getting ideas above their station very quickly. Sheringham was telling the Metro, speaking on behalf of BetMGM, going to Nottingham Forest, where Forest have played well and they have come away with a draw, it's not the end of the world. There are a lot of performances where you go to certain places and you get overrun and you come away losing. Everyone has have those games. And the former England international suggests the uproar that follows when Arsenal failed to win, like against Nottingham Forest last week, showed a lack of respect for Sean Dyche's side. They are talking as if they are entitled to win every game now. Sheringham continued. They think because you are a good team, you are entitled to win games. You are not. That's football. That's not the Premier League. You have to make sure you win every game. When I see the way the guy they rant, I was like, now you go tell us how we go feel. What is your business? Arsenal fans, in fact, it go good make we even add context because sometimes when people just open their vocal cavity and speak, you go dey ask, what is this one saying? Like, wetin happen? Wetin e dey talk? The reason Declan Rice was angry na because this is the second time wey be say Man City don draw point. We supposed to win to take advantage, which was what every Arsenal fan was expecting. E no really come that day. No be the first time. That was the second time wey we drop point. If to say we win that one now, we know how many points now for take the gap Man City by now. Maybe na 10 points, maybe na 9 points, but e go dey surely bigger than this 7 points wey we take the gap dem. That was what Declan Rice was referencing. It has nothing to do with disrespect. He mentioned Nottingham Forest name. So that's why when I see when Baba dey talk about this, I no even fit understand the angle where him dey come from. Because when I played for Manchester United, the great Manchester United team, we would still go to places and end up losing, and there wouldn't be uproar. There has been with Arsenal this week, and when they have gone only just drawn one game. Sheringham spent 4 years in Manchester, scoring one of the most famous goals in United history. Well, that one concern am. The truth is, another context wey no dey understand. When you dey Manchester United, wey una go draw game, una no go get opera. Did you stay 20 something years without winning a trophy, the title? Did you stay that? Your experience is not our experience. Stop ruling out people's experience. Your anecdotal experience is far different from ours. E just be like me Manchester United fan now dey complain say dem never win the league. Baba, how long dem don dey wey dem never win the league? Dey compare am with person wey don dey 20 something years and you want to tell the person how not to react. That's why sometimes when we drop points, I go see people, the guy go dey behave for the comment section. I go just gboju kuro. Even people go join the show, they go dey talk some kind things they no suppose to talk. Like this way, you go dey wonder wetin this one dey talk. But I go just say, okay, na emotion. I no go really talk anything. You go come outside, I wan dey form morality police. Oga, go dey one side jare. Now, away from that, Jenas come dey make one shock Arsenal versus Manchester United prediction ahead of the match wey we go play tomorrow. Now, when you see people like Jenas, you see people like Jamie O'Hara, make you know say na Tottenham Hotspur babies, na Spurs babies. So there has never been a day when Arsenal wan play, dem come say make O'Hara or Jenas predict wetin go happen. Make dem talk say Arsenal go win 5-0 or Arsenal go win 20-0. Dem must sha talk one negative thing say e get. So I just put that caveat before we go into the story. Jenas believes Arsenal could get caught out by Manchester United in Sunday's crunch Premier League encounter. You get. So when you read this particular, like you read all the story, former Tottenham Hotspur midfielder Jenas, United's performance against City could provide them with a blueprint to go to the Emirates Stadium and get another positive result on Sunday. Watching that game against Man City, the first thing I saw was a well-drilled organization and partnerships we are developing. He said this on Wildcards podcast. Up top with Mbeumo and Fernandez, they were linking up loads. Obviously, got an assist from Mbeumo for the first goal of the game. Also, Babakar said defensively, in the relish the partnership of Martinez and Maguire, the situation looks solid as well. Casemiro in the midfield with Kobe Maino to do the dirty work. All of a sudden, Manchester United have some partnerships that you could look at and say, oh, they could be tough to beat. Now, I think against Arsenal, whenever I watch Arsenal, I don't think they can break teams down easily. Obviously, they have the set pieces, which helps, and Gabriel Jesus might help that situation. Gabriel Jesus, Bao, Abi Gabriel Magales can help that situation. But you can't help but look at it and see United playing counter-attacking football. Now, that counter-attacking they go do nothing more, nothing less. You know what's not the reason? Imagine set piece, the one play corner. The butcher can go to Mark Magales. I just imagine that situation. You get, say the butcher go to Mark Magales. Even self the butcher. Make him come butcher Gyökeres now. Shebi the same butcher Elialan for that Man City match. I can't wait to see that battle. That physical, the butcher they feel say agbára dey abi, say power dey, he sabi, they call am the butcher, he sabi give people injury. Baba, I wan see you and Gyökeres on tomorrow. I wan see how that battle go be. Say Gyökeres dey like this now, I wan do hold up play, make you go hold am. I wan see am. Now Maguire, I know say yes, Maguire fit still contain Gyökeres say for physical battle based on say him big, say big tall. But say the butcher, Ajay, I wan see that battle. Because for that Man City game, they leave Butcher making go meet Alan. And they come be like say, Alan, they count how many times say Alan let the touch ball. Alan let touch ball like 14 times in the counter. So this one said, come and butcher Gyökeres. Like I'm relishing it. Like I can't wait to see what will happen. Yes, because see how he want to do it. Now, something, let's say a miracle, because I see it as a miracle. Something miraculous happened today. Arsenal women beat Chelsea women for the first time in about 8 years. I think the last time they beat this Chelsea women was in 2018, if I'm not mistaken. It's somewhere around this report. Now, today we beat Chelsea for Stamford Bridge for their own home, beat them 2-0 Arsenal women. Now, you know why this is a big deal in women's football, the WSL? Chelsea don't win that league 6 times in a row. 6 times in a row. When you check the WSL table, Manchester City, they gap this Chelsea now with 6 points. Arsenal, they behind Chelsea with, I think, 1 point, 27, 26 or whatever. I think 1 point. So if Man City win their next game now, they will go 9 points clear, which means for the first time in about 6 years or 7 years now, the WSL might have a new winner that is breaking the monopoly of this Chelsea. And for which say an Arsenal winner, but as long as I another person, it still makes sense for the growth of the league. Don't be saying one person will just win the thing, like say na their bet right. Just win them every day. So I don't watch the match, but I watch the highlights on Betmid go, nine kill everything. And Mario, Super Mario, Mariona was busting, dribble, cha, boom. You get, I watch out. Now, Arsenal win away at Chelsea in the Women's Super League for the first time since 2018. That was also the last time Chelsea lost by more than 1 goal at home in the league. Arsenal constantly beats them 2-0 this time around. So Chelsea have won the WSL in each of the last 6 seasons. They could now be 9 points behind league leaders Man City by the end of the weekend. So it's quite crazy what is happening there. And at the same time, we want to try to replicate in the Premier League. Because we want to break the monopoly of Man City and Liverpool. Nobody, 2 of them they here. We 2 won't win now, and we are going to win it this time around. Ajay, we are fighting and working towards it, and that's what it will be. Now let's bring you a message from one of our sponsors in Mobile Wealth Associates and Co Limited. So they are into construction services, dredging, canalization, real estate, and shore protection works. They are also into mechanical and fabrication services and procurement services nationwide. So if you want to reach out to them, you call them on +234 806464 2234, and they're located at number 7 Ekeniwa Road, or Razi, opposite St. Stephen's Anglican Church, Port Harcourt. So if you're interested in any of their services, please do reach out to them. Now, away from that, Smoke will also bring you a message from Madame Adobe, who has this Turkish furniture for sale. So this is original Turkish furniture we then bring into the country. Complete set available for sale. Two three-seater chairs, two single-seater chairs, three side tables, one center table, big size dining table, six pieces of dining seats, and six throw pillows. So if you're interested, make you contact Madam Adobe on 080-206-026-34, and the location at Shongo Tedo at Lagos, Nigeria. So if you're interested, get in touch with her. Her number is at the bottom of the screen. Call her ASAP. Yes. Now, away from that, so when you look at another upset wey happen today, Bayern Munich unbeaten run don scatter. Augsburg, wey dey like maybe 15 or thereabout before, they come beat Bayern come enter 13 now. Augsburg go Allianz Arena. This one na Bayern Munich home. They go there. Na Bayern first score o. Augsburg score 2 goals to beat Bayern. Bayern Munich have lost their first Bundesliga match this season. Augsburg stuns the champions. Their 29 games unbeaten run don end today. To a team wey be say normally Bayern suppose to beat them, for you to see say sometimes life no balance. You go do everything possible to win that game. Go possible, go dey work. Everybody wey suppose to play, Olise play o, Kane play o, everybody. That small 19-year-old boy wey be 9, Conrad, that one sef play. Everybody suppose to play. At the end of the day, e no happen. See wetin dey happen for wetin dem dey call am, Bournemouth versus Liverpool. Although Bournemouth later win the match 3-2. You know say Bournemouth beat Liverpool this evening now. They beat them 3-2. Now, the main thing wey make me wan talk about the match no be say because Bournemouth beat them, because that Bournemouth, now remember how we suppose take jello for that place, how they escape. That place no be easy ground. We suppose go there, let them know. You get, we collect our points, escape, go house. So if Bournemouth manager dey complain, say, we did well. So Liverpool sef don go there, go lose now. Liverpool unbeaten run, maybe they say 13 games abi kini come. E don end today. But look at what Dominic Szoboszlai is doing for Liverpool. How I wish we have somebody like that. Baba score another free kick today. You know how many free kicks we dey get close to the box 18? For this our full squad, full talented squad, we no get one person, one, wey fit dey help us score free kick. Even if na for every 5 free kick you play, you score one, e still manageable. Baba, we no get nothing. This season as a whole, we don play at least more than 30 something games. How many free kick we don score? Apart from that 2 wey the Carragher score in one night, how many we don score? We don score up to 5 free kick this season. Direct free kick, say you just whine am, e enter. It is high time. Abi shey dem no dey train am? And this free kick, shey dem no dey learn am? Na another thing I wan ask. Dem no dey, I think say dem say practice makes perfection. Shey dem no dey learn am ni? So why are we not getting that kind of player? At some point, Liverpool get 2 people. If Trent no down am, Szoboszlai go down am. Now Trent no dey, Szoboszlai no dey. How many free kicks Szoboszlai don score? He score us, he score this one, he score the other one the other day. How many free kick? They say Gyökeres sabi score free kick before he come. So it's easy that we have people that will play free, like there's a hierarchy of free kick takers. Is that the case? Because like Koyemi, I don't really understand. We need to build, like, no be everything be set piece. Sometimes use free kick, score the first goal, but could enjoy the goal. So now wetin me I say, make I talk. I don't know whether on ourselves don't reason now. Go that side. So we know they score free kick. Why? So I'm a bit worried. Why? Now, away from that, Arsenal fans when they accuse Jamie Carragher, say the guy they deliberately pile pressure on Arsenal to make Arsenal fail in the title race. Because recently, now don't they compare Arsenal to Manchester United treble winners. Say in fact, Manchester United treble winners at that time, they didn't believe they could do it. Say Arsenal get all the whole ingredients to do it. So Arsenal no go even win only one. So Arsenal go win more than, so fans when they won and say, Baba, face your own Liverpool team. Leave us. No, they apply more pressure. Because when you look at what the Telegraph posted on what Carragher said it was no longer a question of if Arsenal will win a trophy this campaign, but how many trophies they are going to win. You get, as he tipped them for a potential quadruple, saying now 4, now we go win. Now, Carragher said, I recently watched a documentary about United's treble, and what stood out was that few believed winning the 3 major trophies was possible. Halfway throughout the campaign, Arsenal are in a far stronger position right now and have fewer obstacles in their way. Who told you we have fewer obstacles in our way? How did you come to that conclusion? In the Champions League, na still 50-50, na still anybody's game. Even though on paper we are the favourites, it's still anybody's game. Shey na because we top the league? Na PSG top the league last time out. In the FA Cup, we still dey fourth round. What are you saying? No be Carabao Cup na we dey semi-final. It's still anybody's game. What are you saying? In the league, na just 7 points. We never dey more than 8 points before they catch us. So cut us some slack. Normally, it's supposed to be, if it's not Liverpool now, I'm going to say, let's take it one game at a time. Let's take it one game at a time. But when it comes to Arsenal, you are putting it as a guarantee. So that at the end of the day, if the 4 trophies don't come, they'll come talk, say, Arsenal does not have the mentality to win 4 trophies. They were in a far stronger position. That is the end game. I'm familiar with their game. That's the thing. Now he's adding, predicting the quadruple challenge is not intended to cause to increase pressure, and they are dealing with enough expectation, trying to end the 22-year wait to be English champions, and nothing can be said or written to change the fact that the prize they crave is within their grasp. But now Arsenal deserve to be tipped to win every competition they are in, or at the very least, at least one cup. That one still makes sense more based on their form. Because me, I know say at least winning dey, but no one dey talk like say na guarantee say Arsenal will win everything. That's why fans no dey happy. Now, one of the fans wrote, "This is a jinx of an article. This Jamie Carragher waffle is so that he can write in the future that Arsenal lack the mentality to go all the way if they lose." Another said, "Carragher is up to his tricks. I detest his duplicity." A third wrote, "Again, this is what him and Gary Neville do. They drive narrative. So now, if Arsenal win just one trophy, they can label them butlers, that they could have won 3 or they could have won 4. Like, I can go on and on and on and tell you what fans they talk because people are not happy with them. But there's nothing we can do. And then get their mouths and they have to push narratives for their own media channel. Now, BBC sources, they confirm, say, Arsenal get interest in this Corinthians midfielder, Brent Bidon, will be 20-year-old, but other prospects are ahead of the player on that list. Now, the thing is, are we buying him to use him in January or do we want him for the summer? They don't put on there. So, I mean, I cannot speculate. I don't know, I don't know. Okay, so, Moko just watch. And if not January, is that really the position we need as a priority? I thought it was forward and left wing. That's the priority, but what do I know? So, Moko just monitor. January is still fast more. Gets. Now, I'm going to see another video of Michael Carragher in the talk say, playing Arsenal is a very big challenge. I think we've already heard more of that, so no need to come and waste much time on that one. Now, there were Premier League clubs, including Bournemouth, who were also keen to loan Itaewani. They already agree with Arsenal. All the old terms and conditions where Arsenal give them for Itaewani, they agree. But at the end of the day, now my second win it. And I think Wanderers is going to play tonight against RC Lens. If I have time, I'm going to watch that game. Make I see how the game will go. If I get time, I will try to see how that match will play out. Now, also, I could bring you a message from another of our sponsors in Dove and Dove International Academy, waiting for Ikene, Ogun State, Nigeria. So they bring you the first private professional football academy in Nigeria and West Africa, combining academics and sports. Some of the benefits you would enjoy at Dove and Dove International include trials and placements at an academy in the United Kingdom and Europe, as well as college and university scholarships. Now, you're going to get exposure to local and international media. Admission into JSS1 to 3 and SS1 to 3 is ongoing. So if you're interested, make you call +234 80 6686 6665 or +234 81 5628 2562 to get started. They also send me pictures and videos of their pupils doing training in the academy. You get so everywhere good. So if you're interested, their number is going to be at the bottom of the screen. So check out the number and give them a call ASAP. So away from that, so the biggest news of the night, number the fact say we can't hear from Teddy Sheringham where they say Arsenal they behave as if they're entitled to win the league. Say no be so. You must not win every game. Well, it's not your what's concern. You not be my own why they tell them. But more just more leave that man Jerry. So my dear Arsenal, I think it's a fine place for us to call the show next. Like come your way tomorrow morning to give you the money news. So then thanks for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your night. Now good night and then I'll get out. Ciao. Bye bye.